Hi, welcome to my discomfort zone. My name is Jason, and I am 42 years old. I'm a software engineer, an introvert, um, and I am doing this to explore getting out of my comfort zone and documenting the process. I think there's a lot of value, a lot of opportunity for growth in getting out of your comfort zone. None of this is new. There's lots of research on this subject, but I want to explore this from my own personal perspective and see how that actually plays out. Um, I feel I've done a really good job in my life of getting out of my comfort zone and trying new things. For example, I currently live in Ecuador, where I'm learning the culture, learning Spanish, and really just embracing this opportunity to be a fish out of water. Um, and throughout my life, I've found that earlier in my life, I didn't have, at least not so consciously, have a growth mindset. But I found that, many times throughout my life, I was kind of in a rut, and then something pushed me enough so that I would get out of my comfort zone. And every time I always seemed to thrive, seemed to rise to that challenge, and I can look back on it and see lots of good things that have happened as a result. Um, you know, just yeah, I can see that in the jobs I've had, in school, my relationships, friendships and romantic and so on. And I really want more and more as I've been I guess kind of hitting that midlife crisis time. I've been thinking about how I want to be living my life more intentionally. And what I've found that I care most about in life are the relationships I have, the people that are in my life, the learning and growing, and just kind of experience the life experiences. So I think this channel for me is that trying to live intentionally, to really embrace those three areas, connecting with people, continual learning and growth, and just the experiences that life has to offer. So I wanted to start documenting that because oftentimes I think back, what have I done? How have I grown? And in the moment, sometimes it's hard to really put come up on the spot with those. So having this channel will give me an opportunity, kind of a journal. I'd be lying if I said that was the only reason. There's a part of me that would love for this channel to be really big and connect with a lot of people. If this could turn into a full-time job, that would be amazing, because that means that my job is to push myself to try new things and see where that takes me. And I can't think of anything better to do than that. If I had money to retire today, I think this is exactly what I want to be doing, is putting myself out there, trying new things. So if the channel grows that big, that'd be great. This is a selfish endeavor. I want to use this as an opportunity for me to really make the most of my life. And if documenting that resonates with people, if people see my story, my experiences, and it encourages them to do something similar, then that's a benefit. It's not the primary reason I'm doing this. If it were, then I don't think I'd be able to maintain it. Like they say about things like therapy, you have to want to do it for yourself. And so I'm doing this for me, with the added benefit that if it does help others, that's the cherry on top for me, because that would mean a lot. So that's what I'm going for with this channel. I'm right now, my intent is to keep these pretty low effort, these videos, kind of documenting where I'm at with things and where I'm trying to go. I don't, I've got a full-time job, relationship, and other things going on in my life that that are taking my attention. So first and foremost, right now, I want to do this very low effort to start building the habit. And in time, as I get more comfortable with this, I'll start to consider how I put more time and effort and make this a little more, put a little more production into it. I would love to be able to really find ways to tell the story of what I'm, how I'm getting out of my comfort zone. So right now I'm thinking about my experience learning Spanish. Maybe I can start recording videos of me putting myself out there in different scenarios. Start recording videos of me in Ubers and taxis talking with people, or other ways of showcasing my progress, kind of real time, in what I'm doing. So I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm trying to figure that out, but like I said, right now, mostly I'm trying to start building the habit of doing this or recording this. So I'm going to keep this very low effort and see how that goes for now. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to cover at the moment. This is my first video that I'm uploading. I'm very new to YouTube. As I mentioned, I'm an introvert. I've done a lot of work over the years to become more of a social introvert, but just the act of putting this out there is part of me getting into my discomfort zone. So I appreciate anyone who takes the time to watch this video. I have no idea how this works, putting out the very first video, how anyone will ever find this. But if you found this and this resonates for you, please engage somehow. Like the video, subscribe, all the things that people say. I don't know how exactly that impacts the algorithm and everything, but I want to start connecting with people. That will help me. That'll encourage me to keep going with this more and more. Like I said, I'm doing this for myself, but there is a social element to it. So if this if you like this content, if you want to see where this takes me, if you have any thoughts on how I can be challenging myself, how I could improve the content or anything like that, please leave comments. And right now, anyone who does, you're the early in the early stages, so you're gonna have a lot of influence on how I go about building this channel. Anyways, thank you all, or thank anyone who happens to check out this video. I appreciate it, and have a wonderful day.